What is up? Crystal Hive is live. It's Saturday, the day after Christmas. So I hope that everyone had a great Christmas. And I am just going to play some fun decks as I have been recently. And a lot of these, big thanks to Orion. If he joins the stream later, we'll give him a thanks then as well. But a lot of these decks just have really stupid combos. These aren't strong decks. Most of them are, I think they're all below 63 SAS. So whatever strength you can attribute to the deck from that. They're not seen as competitive, but they do have some goofy mechanics. I've got, trying to count here, I've got 7 decks, 5 of which are AOA. So you could just see that the reason I don't like AOA is because I got a bunch of crap decks for it. But I've got 1 Coda, 5 AOA, and 1 Worlds Collide. And let's just go ahead and get started. So I've got Slug Doter, or Slug Dotier, the Ruler Chief. Sorry, I got hiccups. It's Brobnar Dis Mars. Looking at not anything amazing in Brobnar. I got 2 fire spitters, which is great, but I don't have any ways to reuse them other than a single anger. Gauntlet of Command would be nice. Then I've got Dis. I've got 3 Arise, 2 Dominator Baubles, and an Ember Imp, and a Control the Weak. So a lot of out-of-house synergy and use in Dis. And then most of my best creatures are here in Mars. So I've got an Incubation Chamber and a Compod. With the mix of 3 Arise can get pretty gross, as well as 2 Squawkers. So we will see what the hell this can do. Happy Saturday, goober. Hoping everyone's tired of their family and relatives by now, and they're just playing Keyforge to escape it. Get some good games going today. I think I went through my intro too fast. No one's queuing. Let's refresh. Gotta take her. Okay. They're playing AOA. Double Grump Buggy with 2 Lollips and 2 Archimedes and 2 Helper Bots. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna mulligan. That's terrible. Okay. Sure, let's go Brobnar, I guess. 2 of my 3... 2 of my 3 Arise. Hey, Shapochu. Yeah, good old chill step to be relaxing background music for the games today. He does no damage when he's attacked, so I'm going to play Anger. Get him off there, and then let's play Grenade Snib. Wormhole. That sucks. They just wormholed into a gateway. Okay. I'm gonna go Dis. Let's play an Ember Imp. A Schuler for shits and giggles. I'm gonna play Control the Weak to make them play Brobnar. I'm gonna discard one of these Arises. Let's hope they don't have Brobnar. That's alright. Tremor and a Lollop. Mars. I'm gonna play Blip-Ip. Blip-Ip's gonna Squawker to Reap, and then Ixla Bolter's gonna come in ready. And they're gonna Reap and do 2 to Lollop. So I'm at 5 of 7. Yeah, they're just gonna kill that Ember Imp. But what's hilarious is I can just arise that Ember Imp back. Should I be that guy? I'm gonna delay it a little bit. Probably gonna regret it, but I'm going Brobnar. Let's Tremor that Wallop and then drop a Fire Spitter. That's a better hand of Dis. Mars is the good call here because I'm gonna play my Compod and my Incubation Chamber just to get those going. Reap with Blipip, and then I'm gonna Reap with Bolter to purge Archimedes. And I don't want to use Screech Bomb just yet because they don't have 2 Amber yet. Got rid of my Blipip, so let's go Dis to remove that stun, play my Bobble, play a Toxin, play a Charette, sure, I'll grab my Ember Imp and drop my Ember Imp. Glad that they got their gateway out of the way because this is a nice board. I think I'm gonna have way too much fun here. Just nah. Wow. My brain short-circuited there. Abusing my Ixlo Bolter to assassinate a lot of these smaller ones. So I am going Mars. Let's Reap with Bolter to purge Archimedes. I'm going to use Squawker to ready Ixlo Bolter to Reap to purge Replicator. I'm going to use Compod to reveal. Sure. Let's reveal Dominator. To ready Bolter. Reap with Bolter to purge. Igor. Let's Incubation Chamber Zorg. And then put Dominator to the left for Charette. And still gonna hold that Screech Bomb. This deck loves smaller creatures on the other side because I can just abuse this Ixlo Bolter. And I want to hold this Arise for when a lot of my Mars creatures are in the discard to turn all that stuff back online. I am going to go Brobnar here. Am I? Is that the right thing? Is that the right call? Yeah. Gonna play Smash. Let's stun Wallop. Gonna play a Crump, and then another Crump. And then Fire Spitter is going to fight. Just take out that Foozle. Man, this double Grump Buggy is a pain in the ass. At least my opponent's playing quickly. double charrette too. So dumb. Okay, well, we're gonna wretched doll my charrette here, which I'm actually okay because it's gonna put the Ixlo bolter into taunt protection. I'm gonna start, if I just start picking apart the slightly stronger creatures here. Let's go this. No. I think Brobnar's the right call. No to my archives. Smash is gonna fight Lollop. Use Screech Bomb. Let's go Fire Spitter. Then Crump is going to fight Gub. This Crump's gonna fight Charrette. I don't have an incubation chamber target, so in turn 6 of 16. This is gonna be a grind because I have no artifact hate either. I'm trying to just get their creatures within 2 damage of dying, so I can use this Ixlo bolter and just keep purging, like purging this Lollop, purging this mechanic. I just want to keep hitting the creatures that are above 5 if I can. So I'm gonna go Mars. I'll take my archives, remove that stun, bolter will reap. Oh, I can't, what do we got? Shadow of Dis. Okay, so they turned my Shadow of Dis off, and I wasn't paying attention, so... Or they turned my text off with Shadow of Dis. So, which means I can still use Compod and Incubation Chamber, though. So I'm going to use Compod to reveal 2. Ready those guys, reap, reap. I'm going to have Dominator... Jammer pack on Fire Spitter. Let's play a Zorg just to the right. Call it good. So their key cost is up to 20. How's that Grump Buggy now, man? They had a good follow-up to that Shadow there. They protected that Lollop with a Drummerknot. Jesus, they have so many big creatures. Woof. Okay. I think this is a good turn for an Arise on Dis. So I'm gonna go Dis. Let's have Schuler fight Drummerknot. Dominator Bobble Ixlo to purge that Drummerknot. Play the other Dominator. Let's go ahead and Mind Barb. Get rid of a Hex Beyond there. I'm going to Arise Dis. It's just going to give me an Ember Imp, a Charrette, a Schuler, and a Toxin. I have no target for an Incubation Chamber. This is a hell of a first game. We're on turn 12 and no one has a key yet. Because these Grump Buggies are just going to stay. So I really do need to try and, as best I can, prioritize purging those Power 5 plus creatures they have. Mars. Bolter's gonna reap and hit Grok. Stun. Let's reap. Let's go Compod. Show 3. It's already 3. Bolter will reap and hit. Yeah, Titan Mechanic. Purge that. I'm just slowly chipping away. I don't want to play Ammonia Clouds because it's going to get rid of this Bolter, and I need that Bolter on the board. So I'm going to play a Dominator, protect that Zorg. Let's have Zorg fight Kulf, stun all 3 of those. Let's drop another Zorg. And I'm going to discard this Ammonia Clouds. Forgot to reap. So that puts me at check at 16 of 16. This is so stupid. So they shuffled, they got their Shadow of Dis back. They're just handing me this Ixlo Bolter turn. There we go. That'll do it. So plus that drastically cranked my key cost down. Interesting. I'm gonna go Brobnar just to crank their key cost up by 2. And I have a Snib. Yeah, let's go Incubation Chamber. I always forget I have that. Let's put Blip in there. I've been so distracted by just grinding through this game. If you're still watching Shipochu, I can't see the users for some reason. The Twitch chat has been really glitchy lately. How was your Christmas if you celebrate? Okay. I think this is a great time to play Dis. So I'm going to go Pandemonium. I'm going to play Control the Weak. What did they call last turn? It was Logos? I'm going to lock them into Logos again because I know I've purged a lot of their Logos. And let's go Dominator Bauble. To have Troll fight Foozle. And then let's have Dominator Bauble. Grenade Snib, fight Charette. Then I'm going to do a Rise for Mars and set up that turn. And Incubation Chamber to pop Ixlo Bolter in there. Helper Bot. Into a Shred, into a Pip, huh? Okay, we're going Mars. I am taking my archives because I'm going to start with an Ammonia Clouds. I'm going to play Bolter. I can get some crazy use out of this Compod right now. I'm trying to, so if I play one more, I can get the Compod out. Yeah, let's go and drop all that stuff. It's Compod for 3. Ready all 3 of those. Bolter's gonna reap and purge that charrette. Zorg's gonna remove the stun. Blip-Pip's gonna reap. Which is gonna play this Dominator out ready. Remove the stun, Zorg. And then Dominator to the right. Call that a good turn. Check at 12 of 6. Fuck, this deck's fun. I think the only reason I'm really in this is because of the Grump Buggy and my opponent letting me keep this Ixlo Bolter for so long really set me up for a good game. Mars, I guess. Let's fight Lollop. Remove the stun, remove the stun. Just remove all these stuns, reap and do 2 damage. I don't have any Mars cards in hand or archives, so I can just end my turn. Gateway a lot. So let's go Dis, Shret, Toxin, and a Rise for Mars. Because why not? Incubation Chamber to pop a Bolter in the archives. Is this a good pull right now? No. Brobnar's a decent pull though. So I'm gonna Rise for Brobnar as well. Just to have that option in hand of Mars or Brobnar. It's going to do better for me. Brobnar is going to crank all their key costs up. So I'm going to go Brobnar and dump all that Brobnar. Because then I can start Incubation Chambering and dumping all this stuff in there as well. Start with a smash. Smash that wall up. Fire Spitter. Rogue Ogre. Troll. Grenade Snib. Fire Spitter. And a Tremor just to stun the rest. Having 3 Arise is pretty dumb. Sure, Mars, take my archives. Let's start with a Dominator Bauble, then an Ixlo. And then I'll play another Dominator just to truly protect that Ixlo. Let's go Compod for free. Let's get rid of that helper bot because I don't like action cheating against me. Flip it, Zorg Zorg. Their key cost is 24. I'm gonna decrease my card size here so you can see my whole battle line. There we go. Still can't see it. I have 2 Zorgs on the right there. You can see part of the first one. Okay. Mars. Reap. I'm gonna use Ixlo first to hit Pip Pip, so then Ixlo doesn't get stunned. Remove both these stuns on Zorg. Pip Pip will Reap. I'm gonna kill that Charette, then I'm gonna Reap. Compod. Squawker to ready Ixlo. Ixlo's gonna Reap and hit that Helper Bot. Then I'm gonna play Squawker to ready Ixlo. He's gonna Reap and hit that Hex Beyond, which I don't think purges him. Still just because the Destroy effect triggers first. I'm gonna call that good at 12 of 10. I've purged a third of their deck just from Ixlo Bolter. And they play Life Ward. So I'm at 10 of 14. Let's go Brobnar. Or, nah, fuck it. Mars. let's just go Mars. So Zorg is gonna fight Lollop. Interesting. Why did it not stun Schuler? Oh, did they do Shadow of Dis? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm just gonna Reap. Try and lock this game in. Compod, show that Squawker. Ready Ixlo, Reap with Ixlo. Use the Squawker to have you fight. Let's have you get rid of a Schuler. And checkmate at 17 of 12. I'll wormhole into a Gub. This battle line is stupid. GG. That was ridiculous. Let's give that deck another try. That was fun. Slugdoter, the Ruler Chief. Come on, people. There we go. It's a mass mutation deck here. large for now. That looked like a terrible starting hand. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan that. They have a fertility chant that's enhanced, and a detention coil. They have 2 detention coils. Okay. Let's go dis. Pandemonium. And a toxin. I always forget what Heist Knight is. Let me pull that list up. Alpha, steal 1 for each friendly thief creature, so I need to make sure I keep thieves off the board. Interesting. So let's go dis, because why not? Let's reap. Let's do Toxin first, and then I'm going to play a Schuler just for shits and giggles. Got rid of a Francis. No, not my Ember Imp. They are stacking that Toxin up and bouncing it. All right. Yep, that'll do it. So let's go Brobnar. Well, they beat me to the first key. The unfortunate thing about a lot of these decks I'm playing today is they are high creature counts without a lot of ways to keep them on the board. I do have a couple taunts and arises to keep pulling them back. Not a lot past that. Let's reap with my Crumps. Just reap with all of it. Check at 6. Okay. Mars. Get those artifacts out before I start seeing Mars cards. And we'll taunt next to that Crump. Brobnar. Let's drop that Rogue Ogre, which is going to trigger his ability. Valder's going to fight Commander Chan. And Fire Spitter will fight Demo Beast because I don't have any Amber for it to steal right now. No, I'm going to Incubation Chamber that Zork. I got rid of my Jammer pack, which sucks. And there goes that Heist Knight, so I don't need to be worried about that Heist Knight anymore. I am going to go to Disc because I have a Schuler that I can trigger. I'm going to Incubation Chamber that Dominator. Let's go Toxin, Mind Barb, and Charette. Oh, I forgot that Schuler can't steal right now anyway. And I'm going to use this Dominator Bubble to remove the stun from the Dominator. So you can already see Where I have chosen to put my webcam is probably not the best. So I might hide this down here. You don't need to see my like end turn buttons or anything. Maybe I'll work on that. They're at 6 of 6 already, so I can crump to bring them down. I'm gonna do that, so I'm gonna Brobnar, not to take my archives. So first crump, just gonna hit Cephalosed. Second crump's gonna hit Trimble. And I'm just gonna reap. I'll go ahead and play Anger, because why not? Just ready with crump and reap. I've played a single card, so I don't want to play any more. So I'm actually going to discard the Fire Spitter, discard Smash, and keep that Tremor. And then Rogue Ogre will capture 1 and heal 2. And I'm at check 8 of 6. There goes their Savage Clash. So I'm just gonna be that dick. Let's yellow key, go dis. Let's not take my archives. Arise for dis. So let's grab that Schuler. Play the Ember Imp to protect it. Let's do Charette. Toxin. Control the weak. Make them play Untamed. I haven't seen like any of my Mars, so I don't want to play this Arise. So my opponent's just whining about, so casual deck of, it says folk course. I'm assuming they mean of course. This is absolutely a casual deck, dude. I don't know what you're expecting from, I think this is a 52 essay. I might be thinking of a different deck. It's a 64. I was thinking of a different deck. So it's not broken, man. Let's give it one more go. I'm just gonna piss people off with this deck. This is actually a really good deck. So thank you, Orion, for finding this one. I remember playing this a few times. And I wasn't too impressed by it, but I think I just didn't quite understand how it played and how it needed to set itself up. And now that I've taken some better looks at it, I get it. But nothing like starting a game with 2 actions and 3 artifacts. So, Dis, Pandemonium, Bauble, good. Brobnar's a pretty good play here. Let's go Screech Bomb, Crump, and then an Anger to, yeah, we'll hit Cuppers. Oh no. There we go. I'm doing some screen editing while I'm also playing. little multitasking here. My webcam is gonna, or my frame should jump around here for a second. Let's see. Go ahead and Mars. Get all this stuff going. Do I want to squawker it? Sure. save Jammer Pack. Really hope that doesn't fuck up my stream while I'm on play here. There we go. I have to move it up probably just a little bit because it's totally blocking the bottom there. I like the placement of the webcam, so it's because it looked wonky for a second while I take my turn. And I don't have a lot of creatures right now. Mars. Gonna have you fight Subtle Auto. Then let's go ahead and play this Compod. Squawker. Have you fight Secret Truth. Squawker to Reap. Let's go and dump that Jammer Pack. Check at 6 of 6. I'm not mad at that layout. I like it. Blue key. I've got 2 Mars creatures. Excuse me, so still not quite there. Robner. I think right now they've been calling. Okay, we're going Mars. So I think I gotta. Never mind. I'm going this. So they've been calling. It's called Logos. They've played a lot of Logos, a lot of shadows. Control the weak in the Logos. Place Charette. Incubation Chamber, Blip it. And then I'm going to Arise Robnar. What I want to do is I really want to be able to hit this Mastermindy with my Bolter, but I need another Arise. So I'm trying to get these Brobnar cards out of the cycle to get to my Mars cards before it's too late. Brobnar. No in my archives. Let's smash. And hit Smoko, and Crump, Rogue Ogre, and Fire Spitter. I don't have anything to incubate. This is actually a really good board for me to drop this Ammonia Clouds if I need to, because I won't lose any of my creatures with the damage they have right now, and my opponent's entire board will be knocked out. got some stuns. I got Fangs and Gizzleheart, which is going to be rough. That'll hit a Crump and Rogue Ogre. Mighty Lance and Smite. Okay. Some Mighty Lance. Xenonite, Grey Rider, Mastermindy, blah 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 blah. Pretty sure this is gonna be a Mars into Ammonia Cloud's turn here. They had an entire hand of Sanctum there. They didn't even pull their archives either. So it'll kill all but their Xenonite. It'll kill Rogue Ogre, Smash, and Fire Spitter will still be alive. I'm okay with that. So first and foremost, Ammonia Clouds. Get that Mastermindy off the board before they can use it. Blipip's gonna come out. Let's Compod. Dominator Bobble to ready Blipip. Reap the Bob or Dominator out. Let's drop the Zorg. Nice dis line coming here in this play. Reckless Rizzos with damage pips. Oh boy. Wish I had that Fire Spitter unstunned. Go dis. Let's start with the Ember Imp, Dominator Bobble, Mind Barb, and Toxin. Still nothing to put in the incubation chamber. Full hand to Brobnar, which means I'm in a good place to grab my Mars with an Arise. Going Sanctum. So Xenonite can easily just kill this Ember Knight, or this Ember Imp. Yep. while they're finishing my turn, I'm gonna get something new to drink. Well, it looks like I missed a lot of tomfoolery here. More burning glares. Okay. Definitely gonna be dropping Brobnar then. If I go Dis for Arise right now, I'm gonna fall too far behind. They're already on check to their second. Fire Spitter, Grenade Snib, Crump, Troll, and Valder. Oh my god, there's all 3 Arises. Would I have no discard pile? Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna double Rizzo here, put him in check, and that'll give him the game. Unless I can kill stuff with these crumps. If they did use the action. So at least the Rizzos don't have elusive right now. Interesting time. They triggered their lucky dice, I feel like a turn too early. All kinds of damage pips. And Bobbled have Xenonite fight. What? Brobner's my only out right now. Doesn't feel great. I'm gonna have Crump fight a Rizzo. Gonna have Fire Spitter fight Xenonite. Incubation Chamber, that Dominator Bobble. Valder is going to fight. I don't want him to use my artifacts, but I really don't want them to hit my archives. I'm gonna hit Fidget, and then I'm gonna have Snip fight Fidget. Let's drop Fire Spitter, and then let's Tremor their Nexus. Not looking good. Do. Of 6 already. There's 6 of 6. Okay. Oh man. So let's go Mars and take my archives. Remove the stun. Oh boy. Go Compod, show 1. So we have Zorg. Have Zorg fight. And then Jammer Pack on Fire Spitter. This game is not going well. I'm not seeing... I mean, I'm clogged here with this triple Arise. Which I'm honestly probably going to discard 2 and play a Mind Barb and call that a good dis turn. What to do, what to do. They're going Sanctum. So they've got those Fangs of Gizelheart now. So they're probably going to hit some of those. Unless they're in the bottom 3 of their deck. And then, I'm sorry, that's very much my luck. Yeah, there goes my Dominator. I might as well play one of these Arises for Brobnar. It's really the only house I've been able to play all day. Crump can kill this Grey Rider, which will pull him off check. Let's go Dis. Mind Barb. Dominator Bauble for Crump to fight Grey Rider. Discard. Discard. Play for Brobnar. And there's an entire hand of Brobnar again. Oh man. Can I get a second key? Logos, what shenanigans do they have? Diametric Charge, they could Effervescent Principle, which would hurt them. Not a lot that scares me on a Logos turn, but a lot they can set up. Yeah, they've got a big archive right now. There's nothing I can do. So I'll just go Brobnar, flood the board, and let this game be over with. So 2 of 3 with this deck isn't bad. Reap, reap, reap. So that deck does fairly well against slower decks. Anything that has what seems any type of quick rush engine, I can't do anything with it. But if I need to maintain a board, or sorry, board control, then it seemed to do actually pretty well. The next on the list here is the Hopelessly Macabre Rebel of Waravi, whatever. Waravi, that's how I'm pronouncing it. Double Dust Imp, Double Gun Goozle, Double Brainstem Antenna, Double Carpet Flotsam, So the fun thing about this deck is 2 Brainstem Antennas. So Brainstem Antenna is an upgrade. This creature gains after you play a Mars creature. Ready this creature, and for the remainder of the turn, it belongs to Mars. So I can Brainstem Antenna Tezmal, which then I can lock my opponent out if I can play 3 creatures. And then I can Total Recall to pull him back to my hand to try and set it up for another one. It's super gimmicky, and if I can get it to fire, I've had people immediately quit a game, but the chances of getting it to happen every single game, probably not going to happen. But my goal is to try and get it to work at least once on stream. There we go. Against Mass Mutations deck. No idea how this is going to go. They got 2 board clears. I'm going to keep. I'm going to go ideally Dis first turn. Try and let them build up a board, and then I can Carpet Phlox them. Lucky Dice. I'm seeing more and more play of Lucky Dice. A lot of people are pulling into that as a... I won't even say it's a meta card, but they're playing it more often than I've usually seen. So they walked right into this Carpet Phloxum, even though they saw my entire hand, which confuses me, but whatever. And then we'll play Mind Warper. I ideally don't want to play this Tezmal until I have a Brainstem Antenna in my hand, or am likely going to draw it. So let's go Untamed, just drop a Rustnar, and then a Way of the Porcupine. Just want to use this Rustnar to chip away at their artifacts as I can. The Way the Porcupine helps protect it, makes it essentially power 7 during a fight, because it gives it hazardous 3. But they're able to just kill it. That's fun. Let's go Dis, Dust Imp, Drumble, Shadow Dis. I'm gonna go ahead and play Tezmal. And we'll use Lash just for shits and giggles. I hate Save the Pack so much. One of the weirdest, just the weirdest board clear. I know it's supposed to be like a counterpart to Coward's End. Coward's End is much better. Unless you have ways to do damage, like Kindrith can kind of set up a decent Save the Pack. I don't know. I've never been able to use it effectively. probably got a good Saurian coming in, so I'm gonna go Dis, Reap. They cannot say Saurian. I'm gonna Reap and Reap, and we'll just use the Lash. Still holding that unlocked gateway. Clone to, are they going to take my Tesmel? Yep. Motherfucker. Well, that shuts the whole deck off. It turns that entire deck offline. Cool beans. Lucky dice. I'm just gonna go Dis. So let's Reap or Reap, Lash, and clear the board. Check at 9 of 6. Nice, I drew into another Flotsam right after a board clear, which is really cool. Probably got a lot of Saurian in here because I felt like I, with Tesmel, got a good call on Saurian. And Amphora Captura deck too. Okay. Tertiate, so they are going to have to kill one of their creatures, unless they're discarding it. Nope. Damn, so it's got 2 bonus number, a damage, and a capture. I'm fine with this, because I can quicksand to kill this Faust. They're just handing me a ton of amber right now. Thank you. Grasping Vines to get that capture Amphora. Discard, save the pack, and drop Kindrith. So I'm at check 13 of 6. Blue key Mars because Carpet Flotsam. Then Dominator, Collector Worm, and I'm gonna Mars first to have this Collector Worm fight and grab that shoulder id. And check at 9 of 6. And there's the Brainstem Antenna. Another good target for Brainstem since my Tesmel has been purged. Kindrith is a great Brainstem target. Fanghouse is also a great target. I'm going to go red key Untamed just to get these creatures out. Looks like I've got, my deck is telling me to play Dis. How many? They got 2 standardized testings and they dropped them 2 turns in a row. Let's go Dis. Library of the Damned. Amp that key cost up. Dust Imp. Gongoozle. Let's get Bot booked in. And then I'm gonna play Yerk and get rid of Full Moon. Oh, nice. I can double Brainstem. I can Brainstem Yerk and Dust Imp. Drop Sky Booster Squadron, Total Recall, and then I'll have that set up again for the following turn. So that's a fun combo. creatures. So what cards haven't I seen yet? I haven't seen a Marmo Swarm, a Mother Gun, or my other gun Goozle. Nice. Called them. I kind of want to play the Total Recall now because I'm going to get 3 Amber from it. Oh boy. If I go Dis, I can keep him off a key and push checkmate. So I'm gonna go Dis. Miracle Reap. Dust Imp is going to fight. Library of the Damned to dump a Brainstem in there, and then I'm gonna Lash. I'm at checkmate at 7. Going Saurian. What tricks do they have left in Saurian? Not much. Got another Faust if they manage to redraw that. They could use Monument to Faust. They can, any bonus icons, they can resolve them as captures, so they can keep me off a key pretty easily here. Untamed. There's no way I can keep him off that key. Marmo Swarm, Darna, and then my Dusk Witch. Check at 6 of 6. I'm actually not quite sure what to play here. Ugh. I think Dis is the only way I have a chance of winning. But their turn's still not over. Because they're double vandalizing. Bounced my normal swarm. Yeah, I have to go Dis. So Dis, not take my archives. Library of the Damned, get that Brainstem out. Let's Lash. Goozle is gonna hit Prefectus Ludo. And then I'm gonna Cold a Week to get their Dino Thief. I'm at check 7 of 6. Full Exalt. Do they have a direct damage? They got Blast from the Past they could play here. They could exile, they could tertiate. So they've got a few options. They are going to keep me off check here. Their Saurian's really good at capture. And with what I have, I don't have anything to save me, so I'm going to just play Mars just to get this combo off. So let's go Brainstem Antenna. Brainstem Antenna. Mother Gun. Sky Booster Squadron. So you're gonna Reap. Let's play Porcupine. Why not? You're gonna Reap, heal 2. Total Recall. Just play Sky Booster Squadron again. I don't think I had any bad play lines there. I think what really shut me down was just losing that Tesmel. It just screwed me. I'm gonna keep hand. Let's go Untamed and see if I can keep this Dusk Witch on the board. I didn't even look to see if they've got all kinds of damage here. And stuns. But nothing that actually helps them. So let's go Mars, Dominator, and Carpet Flotsam just for the Amber. Now I'm looking at it, they have Berserker Slam, and that's the only direct damage. So I might get a lot of use out of this Dusk Witch, actually. Let's go with this. Drumble. Let's go Yerk. To the right. Let's get rid of Darna. Lash. Then Drumble's gonna kill Babbling Bibliophile, Yerk's gonna Reap. And I do not want to play my board clear. Good old Primus Unguis. So that's not gonna be fun. I do want them to just stack the shit out of them, but I mean they just warded, so woof. Let's go Mars. I don't really want to use Brainstem Antenna on any of these. So let's just put it on Yerk. I'm gonna Reap with Dominator. I almost said Dominatrix. Reap with the Dominatrix. Let's go Beam Buckler to hit, get rid of that ward. You're gonna Reap. You're gonna Reap. You're gonna come out. You're gonna Reap. You're gonna Reap, come back to hand. Ooh, I'm gonna rule 6 this shit. Hell yeah. So I can't attack anything without it also dying, so I'm just gonna Reap. This is dumb. Okay, Reap, Reap. We're good. That's where we're gonna stop. Having this Dusk Witch out with the Sky Booster Squadron and Brainstem gets me 12 amber? 11 amber? I don't want to do the math, but the Yerk would reap 6. Sky Booster would reap. Play, reap, play, reap, play, reap. So 3, so I get 9 just on those 2 cards. That's dumb. Yeah, Beam Buckler. Yeah, there goes my Collector Worm. If they end up doing too much damage to my board, then I'll just play my Unlock the Gateway. But for now, I'm just gonna keep abusing Mars. Let's reap. Squadron. Reap. 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 Oh boy. That was... How many turns? 5? Huh. Well, that goes to show you. Make sure you have at least some way of doing, some direct damage. Quick join. No, I don't like this hand. I'm gonna mulligan. It's much better. Let's go Untame. No, let's go Mars for Mother Gun. So for those of you that are watching, lurking in the chat down there, I see you. It would mean you don't have to do anything. You can click the follow button, and then if you don't actually want alerts when I go live, that's gonna hurt my feelings, but you can turn the notifications off. But just having that many followers helps me grow my channel. So if you can help boost the Crystal Hive, click that follow button. If enough of you click the follow button, that subscribe button will be available, and then you get all kinds of extra goodies. I'm gonna go Dis just for Cull the Weak and hit that Purifier. They're gonna let me do a lot here. They've got some pretty good board control. So I'm gonna go Untamed, Quicksand, hit their Lyco Knight, and drop my Rustnar. And then after this match, I am gonna take a quick, like halfway through stream break. Be probably about 5 minutes as usual. And then I'll come back after this match and hopefully grind out the next 2 decks. Robe Fokker, welcome to the Crystal Hive. Thanks for assimilating. You're a Martian, one of us. Oh man. Untamed, Fang House, and Duskwitch. So for those that want to interact with this stream, another thing to note, you are not able to chat unless you've been a follower for 10 minutes. So it's not a lot of time to click that follow button. Honestly, if you click it now, you'll be able to chat before this game's probably even done. If you click it while I'm on break, then really you only have to wait 5 minutes. So it means a lot to me for people to click that follow button. I do this just for fun. I'm not a monetized streamer. Might be, depending on how many people help me out, but I just do it because I like playing games and I figure people might as well watch me while I do it. Sorry, I'm gonna drop an egg. Double Faust, double Dreadbone. That's rough. Shrix. I'm gonna go Mars. That's Mother Gun for 3. Hit the Shrix. Brainstem Antenna on Fang House. Let's go. Sky Booster Squadron. Oh, this bullshit again. So, I'm gonna Reap. It's gonna bounce to my hand. I'm gonna play Fang House to fight Shrix. Squadron to Reap. Fang House is gonna fight Bulwark, and then Sky Booster Squadron. Ooh, I'm trying to think. I played him, reaped, played him, reaped, played him. So I'm gonna play Total Recall, and then play Sky Booster. Check at 7. Man, that Dusk Witch Sky Booster Squadron is a cool combo. I don't think I've personally played against anything that has that combo. And it's hard to keep a Dusk Witch on the board, but if you can, you absolutely need to abuse her when she's still available. Plus, she's got badass sandals. Look at those. So Zalvador's probably going to fight. And then we'll capture 1, Font of the Eye capture 2. Nice, they lost to Perfectus with the Saurian Egg. And they come and play. Oh, not lost them, they grabbed them. So not nice. They hit 2 Saurian. Do. Carpet Floxum would be great. They don't really have anything here that's amazing that I need to block. So if I go Dis, play Dust Imp. I don't want to lose Full Moon Dust Witch. My Untamed list has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures. So that's a really nice Full Moon. So I'm going to play Yerk and then get rid of that Shadow. Yeah, this is a very different game than the last one. The last one seemed like a fluke. It's just, first game I didn't win, second game I got my butt handed to me. And this game, doesn't feel great. I have a feeling it's going to avalanche here because I'm not seeing my... I would have played my unlock gateway a long time ago. Power 8, power 8. Effectively power 9. 6. Man, they got a lot of beefy creatures. The best thing is just Dis. Let's go down Goozle to do 3 damage to Gorvanel. And Reap and Reap. Put me at check 6. I absolutely hate when you play a single card from a house and then you draw right back into that house. Like, I wanted an Untamed, I wanted a Mars. Nope. Here's another Dis. It's a Motiverse. Yeah, unfortunately, my draw hasn't been too bad today. I'm gonna knock on wood, but sometimes you just draw into the same house over and over again, no matter how you play it. It's like, I'll play 2 Mars. Okay, you draw 2 Mars back. Speaking of Mars, let's go Mother Gun. 2 damage to... Let's go Ludo. Hit Ludo again. I mean, there's 2 of them to do there, but... Oh man, smart thing to do there would have been to hit something with Mother Gun and then hit the other with Beam Buckler and then save the pack to kill. But I never said I'm a smart player when I play online. I just play fast. I just play for fun and I play fast. But yeah, this game's coming to a wrap pretty quickly and I don't think I'm gonna get a key. Absolutely nothing I can do. Just gonna hit that concede button. All right, that was rough. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I will be back to grind out 2 more decks that hopefully do much better than that one, even though I had one bonkers game. So I will be back in about 5. Thanks for bearing with that break. I'm just gonna go through here and purge my list. I'm willing to give that one some more tries. I am going to play Hookup Phase, the Scammer Locksmith. So people that played AOA or that knew some of the chase cards, the quote-unquote collectibles, this is a 3x shard deck. So it's got Brobnar, Logos, Untamed. Brobnar has Shard of Strength, which is give a creature +1 power counter for each friendly shard. Logos is Shard of Knowledge, draw a card for each friendly shard. And Untamed has Shard of Life, shuffle a card from your discard pile into your deck for each friendly shard. I can do some really fun stuff with the Shard of Life. So if you also notice, I have Binate Rupture, Interdimensional Graft. Pretty much my only Amber control in this entire deck, so I hope I see it very early, and it's not really Amber control. I give you a key in the hopes that I get more than 1 key worth of Amber, but if I can play that Brig combo, I can use the Shard of Life on the next turn to cycle it back into my deck. Not saying that it's always a flawless strategy, it's usually just describing it, you can tell it's a pretty slow combo, because I do have to redraw back into the Brig, but I can also start cycling more fun things like Igor, or maybe I lost something due to a discard, I can shuffle that back in if I really need it. Clinsy to Winsy. And they're playing Mass Mutation. Gliflich. So they are playing Subject Okeki. Not a ton of enhancements. Shadows has got the most enhancement. They do have an Axiom, some Lethalogicas, and a Discombobulator, so I do need to make sure I can kill stuff. I am fine having a shard in my first hand, so I'm going to keep. This deck does want to see shards very quickly as possible, so having one in my starting hand, I'm not, even though this is a 2/2/2, I'm not willing to throw the shard away in the hopes of drawing another one, or potentially redrawing this one. Play Even Ivan. I'm going to go Untamed, get that shard going. Let's go Persistence Hunting and exhaust that Logos. And nice, I draw my second shard. Excuse me. Then I can lab work to put this Drummer Knot away. There's that Discombobulator. So on a power 4, I'm not too scared of it. But we're gonna just get these shards going. Lab work the Drummer Knot and drop the Librarian. Not gonna do anything because he's still on flank. Decent Untamed. They have a nice Lethalogica target here. That'll help me cycle through my Logos. Vandalize is also a really good target. Axiom is actually decent. They got some nice actions for me to use here. So I'm gonna go Logos. We're gonna start with a shard. Draw 2. And Igor. And now I also have a lot of tutor effects, so I can draw through and try and find these shards quickly, which I did get one. Now it's just a matter of grabbing what I want. So I'm gonna grab a Lollop because the Song of Spring can shuffle those Untamed back in. I'm gonna play Pip Pip and I'm gonna Reap Titan. Let's poke and hit even Ivan. And archive Lollop. Sagittarius Gaze. So I'll be going Brobnar because I'm gonna get these keys started already. Yes, or sorry, the shards. Drop my third shard. There's nothing of use on either Groggins or Lollop, so I'm gonna play Drummerknot first. Just so I don't go into an unnecessary loop of being forced to use Drummerknot. But the triple shards are online, so I can maybe start gaining Amber now. It'll give me 3-card draw. I can shuffle 3 cards back in or give a creature power +3. Now, ultimately what I want to do is I want to thin my deck to the point where I'm only drawing cards I want, and then I keep using the Shard of Life to keep putting them back into the deck. Go Untamed to say they're everywhere. I'm gonna play Nature's. I'm gonna see what actions I have in here first. Okay, so I'm gonna play Mimicry on Sagittarius Gaze. Pop that there. Nature's Call to bounce even Ivan and Xenobot, and then I'm going to bounce my Igor. And then I'm going to play Shard of Life to recycle Mimicry, Nature's Call, and they're everywhere. Play Song of Spring. I'm actually not going to choose those. I don't really need those creatures to get going. I want to see this Brig, so I need to see the interdimensional graft, ideally in my next turn. So I've got a 3-card draw, and then, so I'm going to look at 6 cards and keep 4. Logos, draw 3. Didn't get my graft, so I'm going Igor. Still didn't get my graft. I am going to take Nature's Call though. Let's go Poke to hit there, and Master the Theory just from Amber. Steal 2. Unfortunate thing is if they get in the check, my Brig is completely useless because they're going to be, in order for me to use Brig effectively, they're going to forge the third key for me to get any of the extra amber. So they're in, oh, they are in check. I was like, so they're not in check. No, they are. Balls. So let's go. I think I just need to go Brobnar. Let's play up Groggins. Let's 1-2 punch the council. Let's have Lollop fight Shoulder Id. Oh boy. Let's go Groggins. I know this is going to give them a lot of amber, but I need that Shoulder Id off the board. So Shard of Strength to Lollop. Have Drummerknot. Reap. Bounce Groggins. Okay. Still don't have that interdimensional graft. Oh man. This is so dumb. I got these shards set up so fucking fast. I was really excited. I'm like, nope, no brig. Okay. I think I'm gonna try it next game, but I think I need to just lean really hard into the Shard of Knowledge and just keep drawing cards until I see it, since that's one of the main control mechanics. It's probably what I'm gonna try and do next game. Because in the meantime, let's just go Logos, draw 3. There's the brig. Absolutely useless right now. Let's get rid of it. And let's just play it. Woof. Okay. Feels bad, man. I can wreak some havoc here with this Lollop. And that's about all I can do. I've got nothing. Sure, let's go Brobnar into the fray on Lollop. Let's give him another +3. So let's fight. And hit you. Fight, hit you. Fight, hit you. 9 of 17. So that's reap. Reap. That's reap. And double Groggins. GG. Well, the Brig of Defeat, absolutely. Yeah, when your opponent gets to 2 keys before you even see interdimensional graft once, with this deck, the whole fun combo of it, useless. I got those shards set up so fast though. I was like, yeah, it's gonna work. Oh shit, look who it is. You're going down. I don't care. I'm playing for fun. Who cares? Going pew pew. What do you got? Con Morel. Con Mushroom. That's fun. Sure. I'll keep it. Goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mortivis is cheating. He's really not, though. Let's go Rubnar. Bramo. Can't have that Duskwitch survive. Let's go Bingle, Bang Bang. And then Lollop. This is a streamer on streamer play here. I'm fine with this. I don't want either of these to survive. So I'm gonna go Brobnar again. Let's pop into the fray on Lollop. Let's go Shard of Strength on him. 1-2 punch. Bramo will reap. Lollop is gonna just fight across the board here. And then reap. Looks like a good Logos turn. He chops another Proliferator. And a Harvester. And a Proliferator. Triple Proliferator? The fuck? And a Proclamation 346E. Well... woof. So, I'm gonna go Logos. Let's start with a card draw. Let's drop an Igor to pull a whole bunch of nothing again. Let's grab a Grove Keeper, Pip, and poke. I'm gonna poke the Harvester. Well, there's the Graft. Now I'm searching for the Binate, and I did draw my Shard of Life. And then, yeah, Glixel's probably going to archive the sample collection. Trying to look either Mars Needs Amber or Sample Collection, and they took Mars Needs Amber. So let's go Untamed, Shard of Life, Grove Keeper. I'm going to sandwich this Fang House between the Grove Keepers because it's going to get +6 around. Or sorry, +6, +2. I was mixing that ability with Nox. But the bullshit is I still haven't seen Binate Rupture. It's just the hunt for Brig to make this deck work is unbelievable. I think if there was a way to archive better, I think I've got one lab work. if there was some type of even minor archiving mechanic in this deck would be crazy good. Because it would just have ways to flood the board. I've got shards and a library of babble, so my Logos turns I'm drawing at minimum 4 card, or sorry, at minimum 1 card, maximum 4. And they're just gonna keep calling Mars. Morvis is gonna keep hitting Mars all turn. So he's gonna get 2, 3, 4, 5, and a stun and an archive of a card, and he's just gonna keep hitting Mars needs Amber. Interesting. Fix Mothership support. Fights Agent Human, he gets another use of Glixel. And now he's gonna take Mars needs Amber. Yeah. It's like he's played this before. So let's go Untamed for Nature's Call. Can't have that shit happening anymore. And then Shard of Life to hit Nature's Call and Pip. Why not? It's just... Oh my god. Okay. I can't find Brig, so now Brig's absolutely useless. So I'm just gonna end up playing a Logos turn for shits and giggles here. I'm gonna grab their archives, an entire Mars turn here, flood the board with Glixel and Xanthix, and I don't think they have Human, but yeah, they got Mothership support, Mars needs Amber, go Logos, draw a card, Graft and Master the Theory. Reap with Igor. Jesus Christ, it's still in there. I know it because I don't really want to use the Shard of Life until I see Brig, and the reason I used it was because he was already on his second key, checked his second key, and at that point Brig is useless. Brig is really good on turn 1, or sorry, key 1. Decent on key 2, awful on, like, it's pointless on key 3. So I need to get the Brig on turns, sorry, first half of the game, really. Ideally before key 2. And I've not been able to do that at all yet. Persistence Hunting is nice for Mars right now. They play their Nature's Call, puts them in the check. Go blue key. Just go Untamed. Let's go Persistence Hunting for Mars. Song of Spring, actually. Let's Reap. Song of Spring. Get that Grove Keeper out of it. I'm just gonna play it anyway. I'm not gonna cycle anything. Let's play Grove Keeper. Mimicry. To grab their sample collection. Why not? I don't need Shard of Life. It's useless right now. Lol. I still don't have my fucking Rupture. Okay, I'm forfeiting this deck. I'm abandoning it. Fun in theory, absolute trash in practice. No, man, you did what you needed to. You know I'm playing Brig. You know that, like, even just looking at the deck list, you know that it relies on Brig, doesn't have really any Amber control beyond that. So its biggest weakness is rush decks, and you just played as fast as you could and did what you needed to. However, I'm going for the 1-turn kill win here. Yeah, that was a fun... I liked your Mars list. You know, I'm partial to Mars, so it was... I knew exactly what you were trying to do. Problem is, I couldn't do anything against it because I was trying to find Brig. Like, I could have stalled a couple turns and just played Brobnar and fought your board down. But at that point, I was too far behind, so I was just playing to try and get that combo going. Yeah, so I should probably show this deck list before I queue. Double Redacted with Brig, and where is it? Yeah, it's just Brig and Double Redacted. I was confused. I have another Double Redacted game, and God, I can't talk today. Have another Double Redacted deck that has Curator, and then I have another Curator deck that has double Chaos Portal. Oh yeah, they're everywhere with Mars Needs Amber. I was just trying not to fight because it was just going to fuel your Mars Needs Amber, but it ultimately didn't matter. So this deck is called Lord Nat King Swindle. It's pretty much 0 Amber control, 0 artifact control, 0 creature control. It is really just trying to set up these double redacteds. I'm hoping my opponent doesn't have any artifact hate. They have an Eaton's Jar, which if they call redacted with the Eaton's Jar before I put them out is just gonna fuck me. So I need to play... I probably need to play my redacteds early. Definitely not to be confused with Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole is much better than, than Lord Nat King Swindle. I do have a single redacted, but actually I'm going first, so I'm just going to plop it out. Trying to prevent that Eaton's Jar, so ideally if I have a redacted out, this is more mental game theory, they're less likely to call redacted with Eaton's Jar if I have one out, which frees up my ability to play the second. Sure, let's go Dis, Amber Imp, and Banish. I'm going to put Ardent Hero in the archives there. It's your turn. Start the clock, so we're waiting. There we go. Eaton's Jar, what are they blocking? Really good. block my graft. So happy fun times. That shuts Brig off, but I still have my redacteds available. What is... I don't know what that means, Mortis. I got him in the tank. Yeah. It's still no Brig, man. That's why I don't play Brig decks, is I can't get it. I just can't. I don't know. Let's play Lamindra. I'm gonna Oubliette that Dark Minion, and then Throwing Stars hit the Lamindra, Snare it, and Anguish. The Think Tank. So here's my struggle. Brig is really good. Like, it's one of my, one of the strongest offensive plays. I consider it like Too Much to Protect as a defensive play. Brig, I consider it offensive because you're giving your opponent Amber for the interest of giving yourself a stronger tempo play. I can't ever make those really strong combos work. And I don't know if it's just the decks that they're in that I own just don't really benefit them well. Like I said, like an archiving deck would be great. But past that, I don't know. Past that, it just feels bad. Let's go Logos. Let's get that redacted going. Double Pip. As always, I think today TCO is just telling me, yeah, you don't need to play Logos very much. You don't need to draw those cards. I also think this is the only deck I've seen. I'm sure there's plenty more out there that doesn't really use Ortanu the Chained. Like I have the mechanic in here. It's just eh. Sure, let's go Dis. Ortanu's Binding, hit a Pip, give them Amber, play Schuler, take that Amber back. Tesmal, not finished with you. I'm not even gonna bother shuffling anything back in. And there's the Graft that I can't play. Are there... I guess there are decks that don't need Amber to win. I mean, you could win on 3 redacted plays. Is redacted the only key cheat that doesn't require Amber? I'm just trying to go through in my head. Key Abduction you have to pay. Coliseum you have to pay. Yeah, I think Redacted would be the only non-Amber win condition. Or, yeah, Might Makes Right because you sacrifice for power. Wasn't thinking that because I don't own any Might Makes Right decks. That would be bonkers to have a Might Makes Right with some, like a Shard of Life, and cycle that back in, and then an Arise. That would be a cool deck. Combo-y as shit though. Yeah, Epic Quest is free. I hate Epic Quest. Again, my bias around cards is completely around the decks that I have pulled. I'm just gonna discard that. And I've not pulled any Epic Quest decks that actually can work. Yeah, this is going great. This is going so well. I don't have any board clear either. I have Life for a Life with a bad penny, but nah. Yeah, and they've got double Anguish and a Snarette. And a Book of Malefaction now, so happy fun times. This is gross. Gross. I have to scroll to see their board. You know, I'm just, out of being a good sport, I'm just gonna play this out. But there's no fucking way in hell I can make this work. So Skeleton Key, Chronicles. Yeah, it's very near. It's a very painful, very quick loss here. Life for a Life, let's hit Bad Penny and hit Snarette. Does that feel good? Anyone else have more amber on them? And Bad Penny, sure. Hey, I have a standardized testing that's gonna do nothing. Because we'll hit the 6s? No, it's gonna hit Pterodactyl and then my bad pennies. So that's the worst possible standardized testing. Hit a stone creature and hit your bad pennies that just clog your hand. Well, there goes my Umbra. Honestly, if I were them, I probably would have left Umbra out to see if my opponent would stumble into a fight to steal, which then would trigger my Malefaction, but whatever. Let's drop the Redacted. Let's play Archimedes. Then Quantum Finger Trap. Swap Archimedes and Schuler. Standardized testing. Archimedes. I don't want them back in my hand. And then Rocket Boots. Sure. I'm trying. Maybe I could get one. No, I should just say like, no, I win. Key cheat. Anguish, yep. I don't care how much you tax my keys with those anguishes. I'm getting a free key here. I also just love the idea of poke killing a ward. Just like someone's warded and this robot comes and goes, Nyeh. Oh boy. There's my Redacted. What? The worst would be like a Hawk right here. I'm glad they don't have Hawk. Or a Poltergeist. Poltergeist would hit it. Reclaim by Nature. Anything that could just nuke it. You, sir, have a very large creature board. Key cost 12? I don't think so. How about key cost 0? And I'm just gonna poke a ward and go pew. GG. Borrow. Yeah, Borrow could take it. They couldn't benefit from it unless they themselves had house logos. Because they would have to then... Because then the Redacted becomes House Shadows from Borrow. So then they can't call logos because they technically don't own a logos card. So it would just sit there and it would taunt me the entire time. Like, That would be the ultimate dick move. It's just, I'm gonna borrow that, and there's no way I can use it, but I don't want you to have it. Well, we're gonna try this again. So you're only subtracting 3 of the question marks? What about the other 2? We'll give this deck one more go. I just want to get a double redacted trigger. Then after this, I think actually it depends on how long this match is going to be. I may not get to the next deck. I'll just have to stretch that to next weekend. So the one that's next in queue has a, unfortunately is not a Genka. It does not have key abduction. But it has Martian Generosity with 2 proliferators. So I can play MG and then archive it, and then just keep doing that. Playing against Boromir. We're going into the we're going into the heart of Lord of the Rings here. Well, there's my interdimensional graft. I want redacted, so I'm mulliganing, and there's one. Artifact hate. They're playing Age of Ascension, so there's not a ton of artifact hate that was in that set. Yeah, they have no way of dealing with artifacts, so let's go Logos. Redacted, Archimedes, and Rocket Boots. Do you celebrate Christmas, Mortimus? Mortivis? If you do, did you have a good one? Oh boy. Let's go Dis to Ortanu's Binding, Binding Irons, Eater of the Dead, and Yerk to get rid of Dusk Chronicles. Yeah. Let's get rid of standardized testing. Yeah, my wife and I celebrate Christmas. We're not religious, but we use Christmas as an excuse to just spend time to interact with family. We've got some video Christmas going on this weekend because, you know, coronavirus. Oh, here comes the second redacted. We're doing it. And I'm going to poke the Calfine. So we don't do anything super elaborate for Christmas usually, but we had a really good day. Sorry, just tending to some bullshit on my phone real quick. I think it's my turn. I will postpone the phone stuff. Sure, let's go Shadows. Actually, Pip. Wearing PJs all day is honestly a really good day. They do not have 4 amber yet, so I'm gonna go shadows. Not take my archives. Let's go throwing stars. Let's hit the ambassador. Let's hit Anahita, and then let's hit Cal. Let's hit, yeah, Grey Rider. Umbra, and then Dust Chronicles will allow me to archive. I'm gonna archive Graft. If they just get one more amber, there's a Schuler turn, okay? Do they give me control of the... Oh, motherfucker. I've never seen Anahita. That's stupid. They give me a... They give me a artifact and then force me to pay them for it? That's extortion. I refuse. Let's go this. Not take my archives. Or Tanu's Binding. Schuler, and then Amber Imp. This is going about the same way as the last game. So, reason I don't play this deck, Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna go logos, start triggering that shit. Reason I don't play this deck, I'm gonna pull over the OK list. So we're looking at a 49 SAS. -1 meta, so it's got -2 amber control. It does have scaling amber control, which is interdimensional graph. Anti-synergies, barely any synergy, and then just a terrible list of card strength. It's in the lowest 1.239% of all decks that are registered in the world. So it's yeah, it's a very good choice for a reversal deck, to be honest. Bucket. Let's go logos. Trigger that. Blue key. And because they're not going to go over 6, I'm just going to play Graft for shits and giggles. And the speed of this game, it does look like I'll have time to play at least one match with the last deck of the day. Oh, we're scrolling. That's a bonkers Sanctum list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 really good creatures. So sure, shadows. I could have gone redacted, but I'd rather do something fun. Let's get rid of that traitor. Let's get rid of streak, actually. Life for life to hit bad penny to hit. Yeah, let's just hit Anahita. GG. Leave game. Last one I wanted to do is this one. Delete you very quickly here. The experienced Adwar thrall of Juiala? Say Juiala. And then, so this one's got the Martian Generosity with 2 proliferators to cycle it, double exhumes. Double Mugwump is hilarious. If I can keep them on the board, it's pretty funny. This will be the last game of the day. Good luck, have fun. Woof. Sure. I'll keep it for shits and giggles. Let's go Binding Irons for my first play. Okay, this Binding Irons. And to open the window in here, it gets to be a sauna while I'm streaming. Nice. Pretty good Floxum here. I don't know if I quite want to play the Floxum yet, because I don't have a Generosity, which I want to save the Proliferator for when I have Generosity in hand. Fuck it. I don't want to try and overthink it. I just want to... Wrong Floxum, Brian. Wrong Floxum. That was the one that does damage to creatures not on flanks, so happy fun times. I'll be going Brobnar after this. Brobnar. Let's get that gauntlet. Let's go Groggins. I'm gonna make sure to build all to the right to keep that Proliferator on a flank. Brobnar time. So Lollop the Titanic. Mugwump's gonna come and fight Murmook. This Mugwump's gonna fight Murmook. I'm gonna Gauntlet a command to have Mugwump fight Eterome, and I'm gonna have Groggins fight Deepwood. I'm gonna Tremor that Imp Spectre. Whoever said that Brobnar's bad? You just need 2 Mugwumps. It's actually a decent disc line as well. I can put Gub and Streak. Gungoozle will hit this Kirby. Let's go Dis. I'm going to put Streak out first, even though Gub's not going to gain the taunt or +5. It's at Kirby. This way it just prevents it. If Streak stays out, they draw 1 fewer cards. And then I do have another Proliferator and Exterminate, so I will probably play Mars next turn. This turn coming up, and hope I draw my Generosity. So I'm trying to get my chocolate wafer. It's not coming out. Okay, I'm gonna see what all they bounce. I know they hit a Proliferator, I think both Mugwumps as well. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go Mars. Let's go Think Drone, Proliferator, Zookeeper, Proliferator. And then, I need to think about this, because this might hit my board as well. So I've got 3-3-3-2. So I have to hit 2-2-2-1. Okay. So I'm gonna hit Ghost Hawk, Ghost Hawk. Do I want to risk losing the Gateway? I think I'm fine losing the Gateway. I lose a Mugwump, so I've got an extra one of those anyway. And still no Martian Generosity. But if my opponent can't deal with my Zookeeper, I can start chipping away at their board. Natural selection. Well, they just nuked my Mars. Okay. So Brobnar. Let's go Flame Wake Shaman. Gonna hit 2 on Ishii. Groggin's gonna kill Ishii. Mogwunk's gonna come over there. Hazard's 3. So I need to fight with Wallop. And then ready and fight with Mugwump, because, and I'm gonna discard that Tremor. beast. I don't think I have any other beasts, so I can kill that. But I think I just keep abusing my Brobnar for now. Excuse me, till I find what I can. And then let's just ready. Foozle, Reap should give me 2. Yep. Irons. Hits me with 2 binding irons? Yeah. Whole bunch of E on the fringes plays coming here. Well, I'm just gonna keep calling Brobnar because there's no reason not to. So I'm going to have Flamewake Shaman fight. Mugwomp's going to fight, get a bump. You're going to Reap, give me 2. You're going to Reap, you're going to Reap. And then I'm just going to ready and Reap again with Foozle, give me another 2. Well, this deck is doing absolutely nothing I wanted it to, but it's doing some cool stuff still. Like the double Mugwump and just the massive amount of fighting presence this Brobnar line has with a Foozle and Gauntlet. I can just trigger Foozle last and get some 4 Amber off of it. Depending on how close they get to check here, I'll probably be calling Dis just to get these cards out of my hand. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Dis. I'm gonna play Bloodshard Imp. I'm gonna play Exhume. I'm gonna grab a Proliferator, put it on the left. I'm going to play Pandemonium. Let's capture on Lollop, Gub, and Mugwump. Actually, let's do Foozle. And then call that good. Right? Guess I should have played Bloodshard Imp later, but you know, it is what it is. So I'll fight Explorover and still get the check. Still no generosity. Like, it's unreal. Why is it every card I want to play on stream just sits at the bottom of my deck every time? I don't know, Brian. Why is that? Good Untamed turn there to trigger off Kincan and Nature's Call, the creatures I had captures on. They got rid of my Bloodshard Imp, which actually helps me, so I'm going to trigger Brobnar again. Elusive, not elusive, so Flamewake Shaman, do Kincan. Mugwump's gonna fight Kincan. It's 1-2 punch to stun Ghost Hawk. I will Reap and then ready and fight Mugwump. Then let's Reap, gain 2. Let's drop a Lollop. Check at 10 of 6. swear to God, I'm not gonna find a fucking Martian Generosity this whole game. The best chance to see it is gonna play Mars. So I'm gonna dump 4 cards. I'll hit Beast. Buzzle will... I guess Demon will kill Gub. I'm thinking about Extinction here, because I have to choose a creature and anything that shares traits with it also dies. So they'll hit my single Gub. It'll kill their Spider and Dendrix. I'm just curious what ones they're shuffling in. They shuffle their E on the Fringes back in. So we're gonna forge red, go Mars, and drop my pheromones. Let's go Extinction, kill Spider, Glixel Proliferator to the left, and then Fixed Finger to the right. Still no Generosity. 5 cards left in the deck. Absolutely bonkers. So then my best bet to pick it up is Dis. I'll play 3 cards, dump 4. So they're in Starline, so they have another Kincan. They do have a Quintrino Flux, which would hurt pretty bad here. Nope, they already played it. Nothing in Starlines that's super threatening, so I can buy a turn here to play Dis. So I'm going to actually just get rid of the Gateway. I'm going to Exhume. I'm going to Exhume my Zookeeper. Play that on the right. Tentacus to the right, and then Bloodshard Imp. I'm going to actually discard Bloodshard Imp because that would kill my Proliferator and everything else I want to reap with. I'm just going to discard it. And sure, I'm going to use it for Proliferator and Fixed Finger. So I'll reap. I'm going to grab Extinction, and then I'll reap. And there's my Generosity in the last 5 fucking cards. So they're most likely either calling Untamed here to trigger Kincan, or they're going to use Frayne. I guess they had a few outs, so they're going to just play some discards here and Purge and Steal. Hit my Exhume. They're giving me time to to get this Martian Generosity off that I'm probably gonna lose by doing it, but you know what? Fuck it. Okay, they're at 4 of 6, so I'm going Mars. Take my cards. I want to reap with Uxlix and take E on the Fringes. I'm going to play Martian Generosity. Draw a fuckload of cards. Let's go Proliferator to reap and grab Martian Generosity. Reap. Locksmith Spike for Amber. Combat Pheromones. Amber Conduction Unit. Sky Booster Squadron. Oops, don't want to play Proliferator yet. Let's go Think Drone. Then Proliferator. What? They've got a human, beast, an alien, Proximian, and Scientist. Human's gonna make me lose Flame Lake Shaman. That's it. So I'm gonna hit Extinction. And then Exterminate's gonna make me hit a decent amount of my stuff, which I'm okay. I'll hit Kincan, Buzzle, and actually that works. That's all I can do. I got the Martian Generosity off, and it's in my archives. just keep doing it. Like, fuck winning the game. I'm just gonna keep getting Amber. Yeah, and then my opponent just gets set up for a Harmonia here. So Martian Generosity, I knew playing it was gonna make me lose. Pandemonium's gonna save me here, but that's about it. So I'm gonna call Dis, not take my archives. So let's go. Oh man, let's go Gub to the right. And I'm gonna change my card size because I am overloading the entire screen here. There we go. Much better. So then let's go Streak, Blood Shard Imp, Blood Imp, or Dust Imp. Let's go Binding Irons, discard Hysteria. Pandemonium. Let's put it on Mugwump, Lollop, Gub, Dust Imp, Tentacus, Foozle, and Fix Finger. I guess I have a Flame Lake Shaman, so then I'm going to Exhume. Flame Lake Shaman to the right to nuke Harmonia. Combat Pheromones is going to use... Oh boy. Let's do Zookeeper and a Flank Proliferator. So let's Reap with Zookeeper. Grab that, get sacrificed. Fight there. Let's Reap. Use you. Grab the Zookeeper. What am I missing? Gateway. I'm gonna discard that. Checkmate at 9. That Pandemonium saved me. It's a crazy line. Spinning my tires for a while there playing Brobnar actually helped because it gave me board dominance while my opponent was trying to keep a board. I just kept them behind me and bided my time until I got my Martian Generosity play, which I could do again now and draw 18 if I want to be an absolute asshole. But, you know, just put my entire deck in my hand. There's no reason for me to do that. I don't even have 18 cards to draw. I've got 10. Yeah. GG. All right. That was a fun last game. It was goofy. Maybe revisit that one next week. But it is now a little past 3 my time, so again, I don't know if it's Rob E. Fokker or Robe Fokker. Either way, just makes me think, was it Meet the Fockers? It's a funny movie, flashback to my childhood. So thanks for the follow. Robe Fokker, and Mortivis, thanks for kicking my ass on stream. And everyone else that is watching, thanks for tuning in. I will be back on Friday for some Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then again on Saturday back to Keyforge. Probably doing some more of these weird low SAS but cool combo decks. So, as always, when it comes to Keyforge, ooh, I had to make sure my microphone is as always, when it comes to Keyforge, remember, when in doubt, reap it out. Take care.